Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another doubleheader of Garrard County basketball, where tonight the Garrard County Golden Lions and the Garrard County Lady Lions are welcoming in the Rebels and Lady Rebels of Casey County up from Liberty. This is guaranteed to be a high-scoring affair. I'm going to say it out loud because I'm going to talk it into existence as we're excited for some 12th region basketball here at Garrard Middle School, here from the Countryside BP Studios and the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Where would you rather be, Scott?
There is no place I'd rather be
on a Friday night
than Garrard Middle School, here with the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Five, four, three, two, one, fire.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, First Southern National Bank, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
We are live here on Main Street Media TV on the Golden Lion Sports Network for a big-time doubleheader tonight between Casey County and Garrett County. We are live here on the BP Countryside Studio with our Bob Allen pregame show. So what do you think about it, Scott Bolin?
Well, I've seen some of my folks from Casey County coming up through here.
Hey, there's some good folks
There's
from Casey
some
County.
good folks in Casey County. I know we had a good time when we played them in football.
My
We had
goodness.
Superintendent Barry Lee. And
How
we were
good
able
was
to,
Barry Lee?
Well, we were able to do some prodding. As a matter of fact, did we win that game?
I think we made a deal that he would buy us some.
Did we
Miller.
win that game, right?
I think you guys are right.
Yeah, and so I think he's going to owe us.
So if any of our Casey County friends are listening,
that's exactly
send
right.
Mr. Barry Lee a message.
Also listening to us right across the way is our good friend Ashley Bolton.
Oh, man, she's a rock star.
Ashley and Brad. Let me tell you something about Brad Bolton, people. I don't know if you all know this or not. Of course, he's one of our fantastic bus drivers, farmer here in town. One of the best athletes to come through Garrett County. I mean, I remember back in the day, his two lovely daughters were playing on the basketball team, but he was a phenomenal athlete. We're so glad he's with us here at Garrett County. As folks, it's going to be 12th Region basketball
let's
here
go.
at Garrett County Garrett Middle School, as the Garrett County Lady Lions are welcoming in the Lady Rebels of Casey County.
So again, if any of our Casey County friends are listening, shoot Mr. Lee a message. He owes us a meal at
He
Bread of Life.
does owe us a meal for sure. And if there's one thing we do know, it's not basketball or football, but it's eating.
And I tell you, folks, me and Scott, I know we get criticized sometimes for being too focused on the game.
That we are. We're way serious.
However, we've got a problem tonight. The Garrett County Marching Band is doing a fundraiser, grilling out, selling at the concession stand. And, folks, I can smell the grill.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I knew it was a big night.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to jump in and say we not only smelled it, we followed the fumes all the way out to the parking lot with that guy.
Didn't we?
Well,
we found it. Oh,
I knew it was a big night when I walked out there and Dr. Vance was in the concession stand. So, I mean,
man, the Godfather.
It is a big night. Just under 12 minutes to go, folks, before tip-off tonight between the Lady Rebels of Casey County and the Lady Lions of Garrett County. We'll be right back here for more on the Bob Allen pregame coaches show from the BP Countryside Studios on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
My man Ian Alcorn, baby. And welcome back, folks, as it is just under 8 minutes to go. And, folks, we're going to have – I'm really going to say a special guest with us for a short time because we're going to bring him around for a while.
Yeah. He might be with us all night.
He might be with us all night as our main man, Ian Alcorn, 2020 what graduate? 23. So it's just last year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I tell you, just time flies, baby. Time flies. So, Ian, tell us a little bit about what's going on with you, and then we're going to talk a little bit about why we brought you on.
So I am currently at the University of Kentucky.
Let's go blue.
Yeah.
Jeff loves Kentucky.
He loves Coach Cal.
He's got a tattoo. You can't tattoo.
Yeah, loves Coach Cal.
I'm studying broadcasting. So that's kind of why I'm here right now. And,
so did they give you an assignment to find people that don't know what's going on?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
No, that's not what they did. But I figured I'd ask, for the opportunity, and I am thankful that you guys let me be on here.
And it can only go up from here.
It can only go up.
It can only get better.
So when you talk about broadcasting, I would assume sports broadcasting, that type of deal.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, man. And when Caleb said that you were going to do this, it was one of those things that I just absolutely was excited because.
Thank you.
I mean, nobody. I mean, you are, and I sent them in a text. I can show you. You're one of my favorite folks to ever come through Garrett County.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Not only were you a great athlete, a fantastic student, but we've told you before your grandparents, your parents, just how great of a young man you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And just a great example for us. So tell us, what would be a perfect world for you in sports broadcasting? What would you like to do?
In a perfect world, I think obviously ESPN, something along there. Maybe Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Let's go.
Well, you've got the look. You're skinny and thin, and we're fat and short. So I mean,
we're even each other out. Young, old.
That's exactly right. So have you had a chance to? I know. Garrett County football, you were able to watch some of that. Have you had a chance to watch any of the basketball teams?
I have. I tune into you guys as much as I can. I've watched a couple of the boys' games. I haven't got to watch as much as the girls' games, but I've watched pieces of it.
Well, tonight's one of those games where both teams are kind of in a rebuilding mode, you know. So we got the girls from both teams are in that rebuilding mode, and so are the boys. So it's a really unique deal. The boys team for us has 0 seniors. The girls team has 3 seniors, but as of starting last year, none of them had a great deal of varsity experience.
Really.
So when you come out there, it's been fun for us to watch the boys and the girls teams just grow.
Yeah, I kind of what I see from the boys' team is I think that they, with the injuries of your Boatley and
that's a big loss.
Skeens, I think that was a big loss. But I kind of think that they've still kind of stuck together. I think from what I've seen, they don't seem to kind of bicker or argue at each other. I think that's a good thing to have, especially when you're dealing with really no, I guess, seniority leadership. I think that's something that you still kind of need to have.
You got to start somewhere. Donnelly Barnes checks in tonight, Coach Gresham, and he says, there's a football vacancy just down the road in Lincoln County, and how does that affect anything with Casey County, you would just wonder?
Well, Levi Rogers, standout athlete at Lincoln County, assisted Lincoln County with Spencer Crutchfield when Spencer was the head coach at Garrett County. He's now at Casey County. So one would think, and I've not spoke to Levi, I don't want to speak on behalf of Levi, but one would think, Levi would have to be a kind of be a favorite for that coaching position. So Josh was there at Lincoln County for 2 years. He stepped down this week, and so I think it'll be an interesting coaching search, no doubt about that.
Well, and again, he's from there, and there are so many positives to coaching in your hometown, but there's also some tough things, So anytime you get that, is coaching ever anything you'd want to do on the side, or what do you think?
It's definitely something that I would enjoy. Definitely, I don't know if I kind of meet the criteria to be what it takes to be a basketball coach. But
Scott was a coach.
I was a basketball coach, so
Yeah,
the criteria is not extremely deep.
Okay.
Just so you know.
You knew what you were doing, though.
Yeah,
From what
well,
I've heard, I think
you just gotta act like you
Fake
do.
it till you make it.
That's right. Surround yourself with people.
My whole life, Ian.
Okay.
That's right. Also, our main man Roy Gambrill checking in tonight from lovely London, Kentucky.
We got a story for you, Roy.
We do, Roy. We're gonna have to let you know.
We
went into a little event. We'll have to talk about sometime.
It was a little event. A lot of fun.
A tiny event, as we had the opportunity to go with Coach Gresham and his son Jake. So we're going to go ahead and take let's stay on the air just for a couple more minutes, and then we'll take a break when we go to the starting lineups. Tonight, Garrett County Lady Lions coming in with having 7 wins on the year, as they are 7 and 14 on the year, with 4 and 6 in the region. Casey County coming in on 3 and 15, 3 and 7 on the year, as they are under first-year head coach Lauren Hatter. Lauren was a standout basketball player under Randy Sawyers at Casey County for a long, long time.
Really a traditionally rich basketball program here.
Very much so. Very much so. If you look at it, Ian, there was a stretch there in the 12th region to where we had 3 state champions in Mercer County, had 2. Rockcastle County had 1. Casey County went to the Final Four twice. Lincoln County went to the Final Four once, and then went to the Elite 8 under head coach Cassandra Recorder at the time, which is now on our staff with head coach Evan Preston. But the girls basketball in the 12th region historically has been really, really rich with talent.
Yeah, I know that when I was playing, I think maybe my freshman or sophomore years, we were always told that the 12th region is one of the hardest ones to play in.
No doubt.
Throughout the state, and I think that's true in both ways, boys and the girls. I think it's definitely hard, and I think, just from what I remember, you were talking about Harrisburg, I think, but with us, where I was, for me, it was Boyle County and Lincoln County and stuff, and I know that was it was definitely a hard region to play in, boys and girls.
Well, there was a time when I was the head coach of the boys that Lincoln and Boyle County was both in the top 5 or 6 in the state at one time. Yeah. So they were historically very, very strong. So we'll go ahead and we'll take our break. We'll let them pay tribute to our great country with the national anthem and the starting lineups for the Casey County Lady Rebels and the Lady Lions of Garrett County. And we will be back here momentarily, 3 minutes here from the BP Countryside Studio and the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community. Immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back, folks. 12th Region Basketball here at Garrett Middle School, where tonight the Lady Rebels have made their way up from Liberty, Kentucky to take on the Lady Lions of Garrett County. Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, Ian Alcorn,
oh, let's go.
Scott Bowen here with you, as we're fortunate to be beside two legends here just on the right, as Sheriff Willie Skeens and the 4-H agent of all time, Eric Sweet Daddy Conley.
Oh, Sweet Daddy.
He's over here. He's right next to us. See, get it. There we go. Get us a wave. As we,
Scott,
we take care of our friends.
What are the 4-H's?
The 4-H is head, hand, heart, health.
Health.
Oh, hey! What about that? As we always want to make sure that we I know we want to talk. We want to keep Ian over here with us. So
right.
They're already trying to recruit Ian, as we don't want you to take our secret weapon.
We need all the help we can get.
We don't want to take our secret weapon. Ian, we want to talk about something here real quick while we have just a second. A new radio station in Garrett County.
I've seen that.
Have you seen that?
I've seen it. I've seen I think a picture of it. It might have been on Facebook.
It is going to be so exciting.
WMSM.
WMSM rocking and roaring. Get it? You get it? Rocking and roaring, as we are about to stand here to have our national anthem and pay tribute to our great country. Do we want to stay here?
Yeah, let's stay here.
Stay here and listen. All right, our national anthem, as played by, that was obviously played on a radio, but my favorite rendition, other than the Garrett County Marching Band, is the Gaither Vocal Band. I don't know if you are familiar with that.
I've heard it.
But India Harvey's already checked in and said, I see my baby in Alcorn.
India.
That's exactly right.
Hey, Scott, before we get into the start lineup, let's talk about the Garrett County Chamber keys to the game.
Chamber keys to the game tonight, coaches. They are going to, they're really going, they won't press. Casey County won't come out and press a great deal, but they're going to be in a 1-2-2 half-court set. Normally, they're going to be trying to trap in all your trapping areas, in your corners, as soon as you come over the half-court set. So for Garrett County, it's going to be making sure that they space the floor well, move the basketball, make some open shots early to kind of pull that out, to give the opportunity to score at the rim. But it comes down to, when you're looking at the keys of the game for the Garrett County Chamber, keys of the game, you just got to make shots, Ian. When it comes down to that, making shots heals a lot of wounds.
It does, and I think defense along with that goes away. If you can stop the man in front of you or the girl in front of you, I think that will lead to more easy points. I think if you can maybe get in the passing lane or maybe grab a steal or two, I think that's going to lead to easy offense.
Yeah, a lot of times good defense leads to good offense.
That's right. 100%. That's right. Speaking of defensive stoppers, how would you rate Austin Adams? It's checked in here. So my boy looking good with the mic. Austin Adams, he was an athlete, man. He guards
he was a good athlete, but one thing about Austin is, if you know Austin, he could shoot it.
Oh, yeah,
but he
no
couldn't
doubt.
play any defense. That was one of his weaknesses in practice. He couldn't play any defense, and I tell him that all the time.
Well, I will tell you this, Austin. That was me when I was playing. I've said it many times. Starters for Casey County tonight is going to be number 22, Elizabeth Forbes, one of their leading scorers. Their other leading scorer is going to be number 2, Chelsea Reed, a 5'7" senior. Number 4, Lily Richardson, a 5'5" sophomore. Number 10 for the Lady Rebels is going to be, where is she at? And she's not on here, so we'll make sure that we catch her coming here in just a minute. And then number 23, Molly Gill, a 5'4" sophomore. She's not on there. I know, as Eric is looking and saying the same thing, but we're going to find out here real quick, as number 10 is not on their KHSA. I'm guessing it's probably a change just of a number tonight if something has happened, as Garrett County comes out in a zone defense. As Casey County doing a nice job trying to skip it early, trying to figure out where they want to go with the basketball. As Forbes back out to Reed. Number 22 dials it up from long range. No good. As that is going to be a foul quickly on number 4, which is Lily Richardson. As they are going to press some. We've seen the press just a little bit, as Coach Preston was talking about. He said they pressed some, but not a ton. I would say this 2-2-1 here, Garrett County should end. I mean, obviously against a 2-2-1, you want to move the basketball. If you can skip it and get it to the middle, obviously the weak areas.
Yeah, I think the good thing about a press, I think that our coaches always told us, was you can't dribble through it. You can't dribble through it.
3
That's
for
a DOE
Eric,
3.
Hebenthal. Erica wearing a mask tonight, as she had a broken nose in the Danville game, and that's going to be steps called on Reed. Back
She's
to Garrett
tough.
County.
Did you ever break your nose in a basketball game?
I didn't. I never broke my nose.
Well, me, as tough as I am, I've been around people that's broke theirs. I have. I've seen people. I know people that's broken.
Hey, listen, Barry Lee's checked in.
Yeah.
He's working the books of the middle school volleyball game at Casey County. Guess who Casey County volleyball's playing?
Garrett County.
Garrett County.
That's right.
Wow. So, Barry, remember, you owe us a meal at the Bread of Life.
Well, I tell you what,
remember that bet we had, Barry?
Really good game plan by myself, saying they're going to come out in a zone, and they start man-to-man as Reagan Powell fires one from long range. Great offensive rebound quickly by Sarah Jennings. One of the things Garrett County has struggled with this year has been offensive and defensive rebounding, as Gill pushes quickly down the floor, as that's going to be a charge taken by the charge master, as that is Kiana Childers, as KC does a great job, probably as good as any
I've never seen anything like it.
Male or female athlete.
Talk about someone that's tough.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what we talk about all the time, man. I mean, she is a tough physical basketball player.
I think last year she broke her nose.
Yeah, twice.
And she got mad and took the mask off.
As Hebenthal fires one from the right side. As a matter of fact, Hebenthal is wearing her mask, as wanting steps called, but that was a really good no call, as that's going to be a layup by Forbes.
Scott, who are the officials tonight?
Officials tonight is Charlie Burton, Corey Carney, and Chris Hogue, all from the Lake Cumberland Basketball Association, as that is going to be a short 3.
Who was the Casey County player that scored a while ago, Scott?
That was going to be Forbes, number 22, as Gill lines one up from the long range. No good. Here comes Jennings with it on speed dribble. Picks up by Forbes, full court. Jennings behind the back, looking to move it right down to the goal. Left-handed scoop shot, no good. As quickly is out to Forbes, and Casey County, that's Reed, and Casey County up 4-3 on the Urban Group scoreboard.
Fast-paced game so far, Ian.
Very.
Dwayne Stipe checking in, says, let's go, Big G.
Oh, Big Dwayne.
Good to finally hear some talent on the air with Ian. I mean, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you for sure.
It can only go up, Scott. It can only go up.
Garrett County in a spread offense as Hebenthal lines one up again and good.
DOE 3.
Her second 3 of the night. The mask doesn't seem to be bothering her.
There's one of the steals.
As there's a steal quickly by 8th grader Alyssa Burkhart. As she's going to go to the line. Nice job there, Garrett County.
That's her second foul, Scott.
They've done a really good job this last couple of weeks trying to really implement some pressing into their clientele. Now, they've pressed at times, but they've been doing it more and more and more, and it gives you the opportunity to turn some teams over to get some easy baskets, Ian. First one is up and good. Into the game for Casey County is going to be number 12 in Grace Mason. Also number 1, which she is not on here either. So I'm telling you, Barry Lee, if you're listening, you need to send me a roster, my man. I said, come on, let's go. As Garrett County up 7-4 here early on your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County now in a man-to-man press. As the ball is picked up here. It's
wow, what a pass.
Really nice
My
pass
goodness.
to number 12, Grace Mason. Garrett County now against this 2-2-1. Hasn't had much trouble with it as of yet, knock on wood, as Reagan Powell smartly pulls it up before half court, gets to the Hebenthal in the middle.
Is she on fire?
She
my
is
goodness.
responsible for both of the field goals made.
So Scott Reagan Powell had a well of a game. Oh, down against Berea?
She did.
Yeah.
She had 20 points. I think she made 5 threes in that contest. 4:38 to go here in the first quarter. As Casey County working against this man-to-man pressure of Garrett County. Out to Forbes. Forbes going to take to the goal, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Kiana just a fraction, just a step slow for getting there.
Ian, did you like taking charges or?
No.
Yeah, I don't. Me neither. Who wants to sit there and get run over?
It hurt. Yeah. It definitely it made you feel something in the morning. I didn't take many. But when I did, it definitely hurt.
Yeah, I mean, my daddy taught me 2 lessons. When it rains, go inside, and when something's coming at you, get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, it's smart.
Those are good lessons.
Coaches didn't like it, but I guess you call it a business decision.
Yeah, they're business. I like that.
Forbes makes both free throws, puts Garrett County behind on your Urban Group scoreboard. Against man-to-man, Garrett County with numbers, 2-on-1. Out to Hebenthal. Hebenthal passes one up. I'm sure Coach Preston would like to have seen that one shot, as that one is going to be stolen quickly by Grace Mason, as it's going to hit the back of the backboard, which is out of bounds, which will be Garrett County basketball under the basket.
And I think even though Garrett County is getting pressed, they have good ball handlers in Burkhart, and she's real young.
She is.
I think she's just an 8th grader.
She's just an 8th grader.
So they'll have her for some years, and I think that's very helpful.
Childers with a 3.
Another DOE 3.
DOE 3 for Garrett County as they lead 10-8. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one, too. 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett County Lady Lions lead the Lady Rebels of Casey County 10-8. This is Garrett County Lady Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. Just have 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Garrett County leads 10-8 here at Garrett Middle School. As no longer, as that is going to be a bank from Aislinn Wethington, as 10-10 is your score. As Casey County still in this 2-2-1. Garrett County handles it up the sideline.
Scott, the mayor of Garrett County has chimed in and said that Ian Fits in really well with me and you.
Oh, yeah?
And he's got a face for the radio. The mayor of Garrett County, Pat Alcorn.
Pat Alcorn, baby. Hey, listen, I tell you, you better not tell Pat's wife he said that.
I agree with everything Pat says. I'm not disagreeing with Pat. You kidding me?
Into the game for Garrett County is going to be number 21, Bristol Powell, as she's going to be inbounding the basketball to 8th grader to 8th grader. Casey County still in man-to-man. Tie ball game, 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Looking to get a backdoor cut is Garrett County, as that's going to be a jump ball. Good call. Going to stay Garrett County's possession. As, again, first-year head coach Lauren Hatter, as Lauren is a homegrown gal from Casey County. Burkhart. Back to Childers. Jennings. Back to Childers. She's going to line one up, as that's going to be a foul. As that is going to be a foul on number 2, Chelsea Reed, as KC will go to the line. Kiana Childers.
Hey, our first Southern Community Spotlight shout-out. Somebody on this broadcast had a birthday this past week.
Oh,
yeah, J.J.
really?
Edwards.
I forgot.
J.J. forgot his own birthday.
Well, you're your age. You're just remembering,
Yeah, well, no wonder.
just,
Makes total sense, to be honest with you.
Imagine that.
My goodness.
Childers line misses the first, shooting 74% on the year.
Does 61 sound out in?
My goodness.
No.
It probably.
No.
You don't have to lie.
Good answer.
You don't have to.
I control all the microphones.
Second free throw is up, and it is good, as Childers one of two. Garrett County 11-10 lead here on your Urban Group scoreboard. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Garrett County in stingy man-to-man defense, as it's going to be to Forbes getting to the middle of the floor, working on Jennings.
Oh, my goodness.
By 8th grader Alyssa Burkhart, as she's going to think better of it.
That was a big-time Sutton Pharmacy defensive stop.
As
when you stay healthy, take your vitamins from Sutton Pharmacy, it defends yourself from getting sick and ill.
Man, what a great! I mean, it's almost like you had that written down.
That was beautiful.
We're professionals.
This
is professional.
That was beautiful. Garrett County now working against this man-to-man, spreading it out to Hebenthal, getting number 3.
There it is.
Good. DOE3. Hebenthal's third bucket of the night, all from distance.
Have yourself a game.
Garrett County leads 14-10, as one game last year, I think it was Marion County, if I'm not mistaken, was played at the at the new Garrett County gym, the auxiliary gym, and I believe Hebenthal had 5, maybe 6 threes in that contest. As she can get hot, she's got a little bit of Dillingham in her, where she can get hot, and it goes and goes. Bristol Powell with a good rebound.
Nice strong rebound. Marksbury Farm, big, strong defensive rebound.
I really like that, too. That's good.
That's why I do it, folks.
Burkhart to Jennings. Lines one up. No good. Off the front rim, as that's going to be a foul going the opposite way. See who referee calls it on, as that's going to be on Childers. It'll be her second of the game. Up quickly off the bench is going to be senior Kinsey Souter. As Souter is going to replace Childers. Into the game for Casey County is going to be number 4, Richardson, back into the game.
Hey, the Garrett County Marching Band had a big reveal, Scott.
They did.
We were both wrong.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was wrong.
It has nothing to do with Toy Story.
I did not want to be wrong.
Not the Delia show.
I was hoping that their show next year was going to be Toy Story, and Dr. Vance would dress up like Woody.
But
wouldn't that be awesome?
It could be better, because it's Ride the Wave,
Hawaiian
surfboard.
Is he going to be a beach boy?
He is going to be a beach guy.
Okay. That's going to be who is that? 22.
Forbes.
That's Forbes. I couldn't tell exactly who that was. Forbes' dad is a phenomenal golfer down in Casey County. Played a lot of golf with him.
Can you beat him?
Great dude. It depends on the day. If I get him, I have to get him talking about something else.
Distract him.
Yeah, I have to distract him a little bit.
Are you talking?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a problem with that.
Burkhart working quickly on Forbes. Out
kick.
to Souter for 3. He's going to be short. Burkhart with the offensive rebound. Back out to Jennings. Get in there. No good. Off to the left. Going to be rebounded by Campbell, as Sarah Jennings comes down with the basketball but steps on the sideline.
Good
it looks
hustle.
like. Good hustle, as 4 in Richardson. Took a little bit of a spill, but was able to jump right back up and is all good. as Casey County is going to inbounds the basketball here right in front of the Garrett County Lady Line bench.
Ian, what have you seen so far on this from Garrett County on defense?
Garrett County, on defense, I think they've done a great job rebounding. I think they've done a good job kind of controlling when the ball comes in front of them. It's smacking at the ball. They really do a good job of going up and grabbing it, just like Hebenthal right there.
Yeah, really limiting second and third opportunities for Casey County.
And that's a big thing they're going to have to do to kind of stay in this game.
Burkhardt down the lane is going to be fouled. And, Ian, it's been probably one of our biggest bugaboos this year has been defensive rebounding, particularly defensive rebounding. So if we can control that. Quick scoring here from DCA. DCA girls are up 16-12 on Danville. His first free throw is no good.
You getting that from Justin Boyd?
I'm actually getting that from the man, Joe Mathis.
Oh, Joe Mathis.
The golden voice of Joe Mathis.
Oh, my goodness.
Second free throw is up, and it is good. Garrett County now leads 15-12, 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Back to this 2-2-1. Able to throw over the top, but able to stop the basketball is Garrett County. Lining up a three there for Casey is going to be Mason, as here comes Burkhardt. Garrett's got numbers. 5 on 3 as she's going to pull from 20. Get in there.
Let's go.
Glad to see that one go in for Garrett County.
Wow. She dribbles down and says, I don't mind if I do.
She's another one. We're going to stay here 30 seconds. She's another one. She's a great scorer, really good shooter. She's been going through a little bit of a slump, so I'm really excited to see the ball go in the basket for her, particularly. Garrett County up 18-12 here, 23 seconds to go in. And before we go any farther, the halftime of this game, I want to make sure everybody stays around, as because Alea Harvey's bunch is going to be, they're going to be dancing, as well as they're going to have the little dancers tonight.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, they're going to have the little dancers.
And Alea, she's done a good job with the kids. I know that.
No doubt.
She kind of took that, I think maybe it's her first year or her second year, but she's done a great job with the help that she's getting, just trying to helping the girls just dance and do what they want to do. I think it's a great thing because we didn't have a dance team for so long, and so I think
they had asked me every year to sponsor it because they thought, I
really
have some moves,
yeah,
but
he's got some
I kept telling them, I was like, guys, it's just not for me.
Yeah, we didn't say they were good moves. I mean, when you get as old as kind of as healthy as we are, things just move.
Okay.
23 seconds to go here in the first quarter as Garrett County comes out in a 12 press as they've got it right there, trap up and go. As Casey County able to get the basketball into number 10 with his Wethington. 9 seconds to go. Bristol Powell bringing it on a speed dribble. 6 into Hebenthal. 4. Got a little time. Is she going to have to fire one up? Is going to be Burkhardt, and no good. As that takes us to the end of the first quarter on your Urban Groove scoreboard. The Garrett County Lady Lions lead the Lady Rebels of Casey County 18-14. Here from the Countryside BP Studios, Garrett County Golden Lion and Lady Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks. Start the second quarter. Make sure you go out and share all of our Facebook here, folks, so we can get some people in here to make sure that they know that we've got 12th Region Basketball here on Main Street Media TV.
Hey, give us a comment and we'll give you a shout out.
That's going to be a 3 for Forbes as she knocks one down from distance.
Scott, she has 9 points on the night
for
already.
Casey County 2-1. As Forbes is a really nice player. She's just a sophomore for the Lady Rebels. Horn set here for Garrett County. as quickly Burkhart working. Hebenthal bank it in. Nope, it's going to be just off the left. Rebound by Wethington. Here comes Casey County. Nice job by Bristol Powell, knocking down the pass. Garrett County wanting to push the pace, wanting to get down the lane. As nice job opening back up. Posting up is Burkhart underneath. What a great move. As that's going to be a foul on the floor.
Great move, though.
Great move.
Nice up and under.
Very, very. That was a mature play. You know, you don't see many underclassmen with that play. But when you get it in the post, everybody thinks you have to score immediately.
Yeah.
Ian, you can be patient.
You can be patient, make a little post move. Sometimes it'll work out.
That's exactly
right. In that case,
right.
it did.
Definitely don't want to be in any rush, as that's the first foul of this quarter. Sarah Jennings running the point right now for Garrett County, as it's going to be nice cut by Bristol Powell, as it's going to be blocked. Back out to Burkhart. Burkhart working on Forbes. Skip pass to Hebenthal. Hebenthal working on Gill. Sarah Jennings gets to step by, as rebound is by Hebenthal. Back out to Jennings, and she's going to fire from distance. It's going to be long. Good offensive rebound by Burkhart. Buddy, that's what we've been working on with Alyssa. I always tell Alyssa, you can get 6 or 8 points a game just on offensive rebounds.
Yeah, it's a big Marksbury Farm rebound.
As it's going to be Gill. It's going to be short and be knocked out of bounds by Weddington. Back to Garrett County.
Folks, at our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show, we're going to be joined by head coach Todd Montgomery of Garrett County Softball. Coach Montgomery is going to give us a little update about what lies ahead for softball. We're going to have a spring sports preview show like we always do, but thought it would be a good idea to kind of have Coach Montgomery on of the girls, and we're going to have Coach Ellis on during the boys halftime.
February 15th is the first official day for spring sports. Nice cut that time by Hebenthal. Nice pass by Burkhart. Is going to be fumbled out of bounds as Lacey Ennis says, "That's my girl, go Bully," as making reference to Alyssa Burkhart.
She's having a nice game.
It's going to be poked away from Sarah Jennings. Alyssa Burkhart on the left, working off of the screen by Hebenthal, trying to post up Souter. As ball slips out of Bully's hands that time, as
she had a good fault. There's a switch.
Yeah, no doubt. As that's going to be Gill. Fires up, no good. Weddington with the underhand scoop off the rebound. Gill now with the offensive rebound, as that is going to be a foul on Garrett County. 2017, 5:24 to go here in the second quarter. So that's going to be on Sarah Jennings. Into the game for Garrett County is going to be Kiana Childers and Bree Burkhart.
It's Bree's first minutes of the night, then, Scott.
Bree's first minutes of the night. And let me tell you something, folks. Her sister is an extremely is becoming more and more polished, but Bree is going to be a stud.
A lot of potential.
Pay attention to Bree Burkhart down the years, folks, because I'm going to tell you right now, she'll be a 1,000-point scorer for Garrett County, and it won't be much trouble for her to get that. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll stay with Garrett County. Alyssa Burkhart is going to trigger it in for the Lady Lions. Running number 1, which is what Coach is calling there from the sideline. Long three, no good. As Forbes comes out of there with the rebound, working on Jennings. And takes it right to the hole. Back within 1 as the Lady Rebels 20-19.
Forbes has 11 points on the night for Casey County.
Reagan Powell,
that was pure.
5th three-pointer of the night for the Lady Lions. As 2-2-1 is still there, as nice job of trapping there by Jennings and Bree Burkhart, as that's going to be a foul on Bree. It's going to be on the floor, I assume.
Nope.
Hit on the floor.
Oh, now.
I think it's a little continuation there, Ian.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
As in for Casey County is going to be Asia Wethington back into the game. Garrett County leads 23-21.
I think Coach Preston agrees with this guy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
As I do believe if he had another look at it, it might have surprised him.
Yeah.
We're going to say it surprised him. As to finish the old time three-point play is going to be Reed, and no good as Bree Burkhart.
So, Scott, we can lean on Ian here. What's a cool way to say and one?
Yeah,
like what's the lingo for and one?
It's not like soup and sandwich, that kind of thing.
I've never heard that one.
You
He
haven't
just
heard
keeps
soup
bringing
and
that
sandwich?
back,
I've never
doesn't
heard
he?
soup and sandwich.
Yeah, you haven't. What
No.
about like nice job, back cut there.
I was
by
real
Powers.
familiar with just yelling and one.
And
one.
And just kind of giving them a stare down.
Yeah.
I think
I like
that
the
is-
stare down.
I think that's more known than maybe soup and sandwich. I don't think I've
Come
ever
on,
heard
dude.
soup and
Listen,
sandwich.
here's what I want you to do. You take that to your broadcasting professor.
Okay, I will. I'm going to use that one.
Ian, no. Because you're not going to pass. You're
That
not going to
was-
pass.
I'm going to use that one and see what they say.
See what they
Pat's paying
say.
some money for you
See
to go
what
to
they
UK.
So
say.
these guys I hung out with said soup and
Bree Burkhart with her first foul of the night, as Bree did a nice job defensively, but at the very end was able to bring her hands down.
Well, what we've done, I'm sorry, Scott, but what we've done, Ian, is we have a sponsor called DocuBit.
Uh-huh.
So we've been calling the N1s this year. That's a DocuBit.
That's a
You see?
docu
Okay,
and
yeah.
bit.
a doc and a
You know,
bit.
so we own Forbes to the line.
We
Shooter
retired soup and
second
sandwich.
for a tie ball game, as Gary County now all tied up 23 all, 4 minutes to go. Gary County running their secondary break. And it's going to be fired from Burkhart.
Oh, my goodness. DOE 3.
Alyssa Burkhart, 8th grader. That's 2 for her on the night.
It's got that 7 threes that Garrett County's made.
As Garrett County, great job by Childers. Hustling hard to get the ball. I was going to say as she stepped on the line, B. Sebastian checks in. He says, this is B. I haven't watched a girls basketball game since his sister played, and she's blank old. She didn't say. He said, these Garrett County girls are good.
What do you
They're
think,
fun to
20 years
watch.
old? 20 years old?
Yeah. Well,
25.
The B's probably like 27.
Yeah, he's 27.
28,
Yeah.
somewhere in that neighborhood.
So about 24, 20.
Chimed in a minute ago on that move. He said, that was an NBA move. That's right. That's my man. You're exactly right. 3 by number 11. One we don't actually.
Campbell.
That's
That's Campbell.
That's Campbell.
It's Campbell.
I thought I had 1. All right, so 26 all. As Gary County turns the basketball over. Gary County now with the steal. Here comes Sarah Jennings as 3-on-3 here. Kick back out to Powell, over to Childers, and good.
Oh, my goodness.
3-point basket by Kiana Childers. Gary County now looking to get a stop. They can't match baskets, so you got to make sure you rebound a basketball, get some stops. Blocked that time by Burkhart, Bree Burkhart, down to the sideline to Alyssa Burkhart as she's trying to skip it over to her sister. Gets deflected. Quickly up the floor to Campbell.
That is Campbell. I'm getting number 11's name, Scott.
Number 1 is Maddie Campbell. Maddie Campbell. She is number 20-something on your roster. Eric, Big Daddy Conley asking. Gary County with a turnover, leading 29-28. Off to Forbes, no good. Rebound is going to be Casey County, but tied up is going to be Bree Burkhart. As back into the game for Gary County is going to be Bristol Powell. Seeing her first action tonight is going to be Skylar Mullins, and we'll take one too. Gary County Lady Lions lead, 2:17 to go here in the second quarter, 29-28. This is Gary County Lady Lions basketball from the Countryside BP Studios and the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And we're back on the Golden Lion Sports Network. Garrett County here hosting the Casey County Rebels 29-28. Garrett County is up with just a little bit over 2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ian, great job, man. As Casey County coming out in a 2-3 zone, trying to trap Garrett County, make it a little bit uncomfortable with Skylar Mullins down low and scores.
It's a Whitaker bank shot.
That's a great. Mullins has really been working hard in practice. As this is her first year playing, that's going to be.
Gosh.
It's getting there.
That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah, it's good sportsmanship.
Girls are laughing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure I'd laugh like that.
Skylar is a standout. I just saw the replay of it. I think it's just. She slipped. Yeah. As Skylar is a standout volleyball player.
What an athlete.
As she is a really, really good volleyball player. As back into the game for Casey County. Layla Blevins. This is Josh Blevins.
Josh Blevins.
Young lady.
I mean, Josh is looking nice down there.
I tell you what, Josh has got a full head of hair. I mean, I like it.
It's something neither me or you have, Scott.
Great pass up by Reed as she just beats the Garrett County defenders to the basketball. All tied up. Ready to go here, Ian. Bristol Powell lines it up at the top. Garrett County trying to set a little spread offense, 4 out, 1 in, as Powell's going to get her down the lane and get her first bucket of the night. That's 3 8th graders that scored tonight, Ian.
That's pretty impressive. And the Irving Group scoreboard has Garrett County 33, Casey County 1 minute and 10 seconds left before halftime.
As this is going to be Reed lining up from the top, no good, as Sarah Jennings does a really good job rebounding. You know, I love seeing the Garrett bench pop up. But we had 3 8th graders score. We also got 2 8th graders on the bench that haven't played tonight. And Austin Bolton and in Brayley Wade. I mean, both of those girls there's 5 8th graders. All are really good basketball players.
And I think that only sets you up for the future.
I agree.
I think you look at both of the Burkharts and then the ones on the bench, like you just said. I mean, I think it shows that it could be a promising future for the Lady Lions.
Turnover and bucket is Casey County all tied up, 33s, 35 seconds to go as Jennings working on the right side on Forbes. Casey County is really, really handsy defensively as throws into Mullins as ball is going to be taken to Reed as Casey County now with a 2-point lead. 16 seconds to go as Garrett County's coach jumps up off the bench wanting to run fist. As he does, gets down the lane is Burkhart, up off the glass, no good. 6 seconds to go. Powell with the rebound, get in there, no good. And 1 second to go, and that's the end of the half with your final score of the first half. Casey County Lady Rebels 35, Garrett County Lady Lions 33. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back here for halftime so we can catch this dance team for our friend India Harvey. This is Garrett County Lady Lions basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lions, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our farm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of business banking or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the BP Countryside Studio here on Main Street Media TV and the Golden Line Sports Network. Our Irvin Group scoreboard has your Lady Lions of Garrett County 33 and Casey County Lady Rebels 35. We're joined here with head coach of our softball program, Coach Todd Montgomery. We are, the Little Lions is about to take the floor and perform a dance routine. So we're lucky that the Golden Line Sports Network, we're able to kind of show that as we're kind of talking and kind of getting excited about the upcoming softball season. Coach Montgomery, before we kind of get into softball, kind of had a little bit of a career change and now kind of serving the county in a really interesting role. So kind of talk to us a little bit about that.
I'm starting my second year under the county judge executive. I'm the finance officer there, so starting the second year. Everything's going good. A little exciting.
I tell you, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things going on in the county.
Oh, yes.
So, you know,
countywide, everything.
Countywide, and, man, just so appreciative of the leadership that the county has and everything that the county's doing to kind of advance Garrett County. So, you know, it's a really nice time to be a part of Garrett County.
Yeah,
no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's exciting times. I just hope that we draw more people in, that excitement kind of spreads throughout the community, and just kind of looking forward to see where things go. So
yeah, and I mean, so Rue, I mean, Chris Elliman and Michael Gaffney, and we've said this. There's like a triangulation where really, the school, really some really fun things going on with the school, with the city and the county, kind of coming all together for the betterment of Garrett County. So, Coach, kind of talk about, kind of getting into those facilities. We love driving out there and kind of seeing the advancements of what these athletic facilities are. So, kind of as a softball coach, how excited are you getting about the facilities?
It's really exciting. I drive by there every day going home and to work and back into town and back and forth, and it's you look that way every day to see how far they've come in construction and where they're headed with it, and you get to see the basics, and then you get to see the stands, and I'll drive through there and see where we're at, and you see the dugouts going up, and our campus that we have now is a real nice one. We kind of, when I say we, the school district kind of build our facilities within the contours of the land here, and it worked for us. It's had a lot of history here.
Yes, sir.
Not only on the football field, but the softball field's had a lot of regional championships there and a lot of exciting games there throughout the year.
So I tell you, Coach, and you, when you're talking about history of the program and the great moments we've had, I still have coach chills because, the softball program has been so successful, over the years with regional championships, regional runner-ups, district championships, district runner-ups. Man, you're right. I mean, there's a lot of tradition and history on that softball field.
It's a legacy. I mean, last night we were working out in the weight room, and I kind of had to prove to the girls that we were doing harder stuff back in 2015. But that's just the changing of times. I mean, I pulled up the video and we showed them jumping up boxes and over boxes and flipping tires, and it's just, the legacy. The girls come back, and they've had girls help coach with me that the younger girls seen play. So it's passed down, and it's exciting to move into a new facility. Kind of sad to see the other one go, but our middle school will take advantage of it, and that'll help as far as development, and that's what we really need across the whole district in all sports.
Yeah, we've talked about that. There's a lot of focus on what it means for the high school, but at the end of the day, the middle school, Garrard Middle gets maybe the best facilities in the state for middle school.
In my mind, in the area at least.
Yeah.
I meant, the best grass turf ever.
I agree.
Think.
Yes,
and
sir.
then a nice baseball, softball field, soccer complex. So it's now the maintenance going to have a lot of work to keep two facilities going.
Todd, they're talking to us, so we might, they're telling us what kind of plan you guys have for us. So, Coach, just real briefly here, we're going to have a spring sports preview show coming up where we're going to have the spring sports coaches and some players on to kind of preview the season. But kind of give us just a real quick kind of, what do you expect out of the team? What are you seeing with some off-season workouts? February 15th is looming, which is the official start of the.
Well, it's actually now February 12th. You can start it.
Great.
It starts
gets earlier and earlier.
Yeah, and they've condensed our weeks. If you look at it, when I say they, Kentucky Athletic Association has condensed this. We got like 56 or 54 days to get 36 games in.
It's just crazy.
When you take Sunday out, and Wednesdays,
Yeah.
you're compressed there. But we're working. You'll see a team that's got a lot stronger. We'll be fast. I believe we'll be a little bit faster than we were last year. We'll be young in spots, but that's across the board. And I tell people, especially parents, and when we played, you were lucky to see the floor or the field when you were a freshman or sophomore. Mm-hmm. Now you see young kids playing, 8th grade freshmen, and it's hard to temper that expectations. And when you lead a program like we've got or had in softball, the goals and the expectations of where you should be at playing for regional championships, and that's I've got that pressure on myself. I don't need it from the outside, but we do see it, and we have to teach the girls that. They when they're young, they kind of don't understand the legacy all the way through until they maybe get a junior or senior, and that's where I go back with development. Is when you're having to step on the field that young, you've not seen it to experience it, and then you're thrown in as a freshman, sophomore, and sometimes you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
But,
Coach,
but we'll be competitive.
Yeah, Coach, appreciate all that you do, the commitment, the dedication that you have to kind of make Garrett County softball what it is, and then just striving for regional championships, kind of birth back going to the state tournament and all that stuff. Appreciate all that you and your staff do. I'm excited for softball. So we're going to come and do a softball game.
Well, good.
No doubt
we like all the exposure we can get.
Absolutely.
Of course, the parents and grandparents and the people that can't make it love to see it too. And you go back to coaching. I mean, you do it for the love of the game,
absolutely,
not for the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Pennies on the iron.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was athletic director, Coach, that's one of the things I always told parents when they'd come in and kind of have a trivial complaint. You don't understand. I mean, you're this coach is spending more time with your child than their own child, and so as long as we're doing things that we're supposed to be doing, we need to be thankful and show some gratitude to our
coaches.
We
can get deeper in that later, but like you said, we're with them more than they are.
That's right. That's right. Coach, appreciate you. Good luck this season.
Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We'll
appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you.
Jeff, you want to just keep it here, or you want to take a quick break?
I think we better keep it here, my friend.
All right, let's go. So we are back here. It's second half action here on the Gold Line Sports Network. Appreciate head coach Todd Montgomery coming on and joining us and kind of giving us an update. Kind of exciting to have Coach Montgomery kind of serving the county in the role that he's in with the county. He's doing a great job there under the direction of Chris Hellman. I appreciate everything that Chris is doing in leading our county. And as Coach alluded to, we're just getting so excited about the upcoming facilities and kind of what it means not only for the high school programs but for middle school programs.
Absolutely. That's going to be some good times. If you've been watching, man, and even through our little sprout there of snow and bad weather, those guys continue to work.
Yeah.
I mean, they were continuing to work. Got a few shout-outs here. Brian Bolton says, let's go, Lady Lions. Tammy Day checks in all the way from Cartersville. She says, let's go, GC.
You know where Cartersville is, Ian?
I do.
I do, he says.
I don't know how to get there. I know.
Trust me, we can get you there. Stacy Childers McGuffey says she's loving the background banner, by the way, as this is our Southern roots here.
Check it out.
As she's getting a chance to see it. India Harvey said, man, proud of those young ladies and the little lines out there. And then also Doris Robinson says she's watching from Florida. I'm going to say sunny Florida, as I just pretend like it's sunny.
We need the city. We need the city.
We definitely need
Give
the
us
city.
a comment. What city in Florida are you watching in?
Garrett County starts out the half in 2-3 zone. Casey County content right now, just working it around, trying to get to Wethington inside, as she's going to pull up from free throw line as no good. Burkhart with the rebound. Here comes the Lady Lions, pushing it up. Fire from the left side is Jennings, is good. Garrett County starting off hot again, as they did in the first quarter. As Garrett County takes the lead 36-35.
8-3 on the night, Scott. So in the first quarter for Garrett County, you had Mullins with 2, Childress with 7, Bristol Powell with 5, Habenfall with 9, Alyssa Burkhart with 5. Garrett County scored 18 points in the first quarter and 15 points in the second quarter.
Reed and Gill working around the outside, going off of a screen. There is Gill. She's going to knock one down from 10 feet as the ball gets tapped away, pushed away there at about half court as Childress retreats, get the basketball, and Garrett County brings it now trailing 37-36. Casey County now still in man-to-man as Childress is going to beat her right down the lane.
So, Scott,
the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds.
In the first half for Casey County, you had Reed with 6, Price with 5, Wethington with 4, Mason with 2, Campbell with 2. Forbes had 14 points for Casey County. And so Casey County had 14 points in the first quarter and 19 points in the second quarter.
Burkhart set to inbound the basketball here for the Lady Lions. Off to Jennings, and she's going to take one to the elbow. Powell to Hebenthal. Back to Jennings. As Jennings is going to have a one-armed runner, as she's going to be contested and then kicked out of bounds, kicked up front. It's going to be a run out for Casey County.
It kind of looks like that's a strategy, Scott, that they're kind of sending somebody on the offensive end as soon as the ball goes up to try to get some transition points.
Garrett County with Childress working one-on-one down there with Wethington. It's going to be fired from long range. Is Powell. Good offensive rebound by Hebenthal.
Wow.
Great move inside.
What a move.
Hebenthal with her first 2-point bucket of the night.
There's another up and under. Coach Preston must be teaching them something.
Yeah, we're getting something out of them, right?
I like it.
39-38. Casey County leads. Garrett County 5:27 to go as Reed with a wide open look is no good. As good job that time by Garrett County's Alyssa Burkhart, as she's going to be knocked down to the floor, going for a rebound. As looks like she actually didn't hit the floor, just saw the replay. Looked like she hit the knee of the Casey County defender.
Yeah, that can happen so easy when
she was
kids are going after the ball.
So we'll go ahead and we'll take a break too while they're out there working. This is Garrett County Lady Lion basketball here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. 39-38 your score. Casey County leads the Lady Lions of Garrett County in, and Bristol Powell into the game, replacing Burkhart. Reed three-point basket is good right in front of the Casey County bench. 4:47 to go as Garrett County coming in the front court. And offensively, Garrett County looks a little stagnant here.
Hey, maybe it might have been the zone. I'm not sure if Casey County had played a zone in the first half.
Kind of threw them out of the rhythm a little bit as Powell working on Forbes. Kiana Childers is going to be fouled there by Chelsea Reed. And, you know, always when you get pressured, when you get pressed on the perimeter, it's always important to make them pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Backdoor cut, beat somebody off the dribble.
Backdoor cut. I know my senior year, they always told us keep the ball in triple threat, and then,
That's right.
you know, backdoor cut. If it's there, throw it.
Bristol Powell inbounding the ball for Garrett County. As Reagan Powell is going to set a quick ball screen. It's going to be a foul on number 2, Chelsea Reed. That'll be her third foul with 4:19 to go. That's her second foul here in just a matter of seconds. Back into the game for Casey County is going to be number 1, Campbell. Reed, Ian, is just she's a really good headsy basketball player. It's going to hurt the Rebels having her on the bench.
Yeah.
Bristol Powell, nice job offensively getting a backdoor cut, picks up the basketball. This ball's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Forbes.
And it's been a really physical game. I mean, I think you've seen in the first half, you know, bodies kind of hit the ground, you know, pretty hard. And with Burkhart, she just had hit the ground pretty hard. But I think Garrett County's kind of held their own. They've kind of not gotten away from it or not shied from it. I think they've kind of still tried to go into the contact and kind of make the most out of what they can.
As you just saw there, just what you were talking about, you know, inbounds pass to Kiana Childers. Really nice back cut by Bristol Powell, able to get to the line here. Garrett County trailing 42-38. Powell, one dribble spin. Free throw is up, no good. Off the back iron. Garrett County as a team, Ian, has shot free throws really well this year. These last couple of games has been a little bit of a dip, but as a team, they were 15th in the state there just after Christmas, shooting about 73%.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. I mean, I know that a lot of teams practice free throws a lot. You know, when you're tired or maybe at the start of practice, you know, you want to see your team make free throws, and sometimes that's the difference in a game.
Well, they're free, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not being guarded.
Yeah.
And so you want to make sure that you take advantage of that. Garrett County had opportunity for a steal there, not able to come away with it, as Wetherston's going to put one up. It's no good, rebounded by Sarah Jennings, and she's off to the races. Thinks better of it to get numbers. Back to Hebenthal. Ball is going to be knocked around as Bristol Powell defensively goes in trying to contest. As Garrett County here sending Casey County to the line. 3:38 to go here in the third quarter. Powell's on the, Burkhart on the bench here as she's up, looking like she's about ready to come back in. James and Suzanne Moore says, let's go Lions, as first free throw is up and good. Back into the game is going to be Alyssa Burkhart.
That's a good thing to see. You know, she hit the ground pretty hard, and, you know, she's young. You know, she may have not taken a hit like that hard. And, you know, for someone, you know, that young to get up and kind of walk it off and get put in the game that quickly, it shows you that they have some toughness.
She's tough, no doubt about it. Powell, Bristol Powell, Alyssa Burkhart, Kiana Childers, Sarah Jennings, and Erica Hebenthal into the game as nice ball fake by 8th grader Powell. No good, as the ball is going to stay with Garrett County as it goes out of bounds into the cheerleaders. As Coach Preston up calling out a play here for his Lady Lions. Nice job.
Move.
Back cut
nice
is
back
going to be fantastic. You're able to get that once a game or so. Pretty good time to get it right there. 44-41, 3:14 to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County in their matchup zone. That's probably a walk, no call. As Garrett County now continuing to defend as Casey County is content They throw it around the top. They get it to Wethington inside, and it rattles around there and stays in. Casey County up 46-41, and Garrett County needs to continue to score and then get some stops. Burkhart working one-on-one on Forbes. Nice move down the lane, and she's going to be fouled going up, as it's hard. Casey County doesn't guard the basketball extremely well, as do most teams. It's really tough at times when you get somebody full speed coming at you. So Garrett County Coach Preston has taken advantage of that. You can see them at their last time out. They just want to take advantage of spreading the floor, really attacking the defender, getting downhill, trying to score, or if not, then to be able to kick to the shooters. I know Garrett County's made 7 or 8, 9 threes tonight. So just getting the opportunity to get your hands ready to fire second free throw up and good.
I think a player like Burkhart, when she has a head of steam like that, it's really hard to guard her. I think if you're not right in front of her and you're maybe a step behind, it's hard to catch back in front.
Forbes with the three, no good. Garrett County batting the basketball around there instead of just grabbing it. Powell takes on Gill on the corner. As Gill gets the basketball off to teammate Worthington, as that's going to be the third foul on Childers. It's going to be up on the pass, so therefore it'll be on the floor. So Casey County will have it underneath their goal, leading 46-42. Here with 2:20 to go in the third quarter.
And that's the bad thing about taking those charges. Sometimes they'll work out in your favor, and sometimes they'll get called as a block. I know when you risk your body like that and you don't get the call. I know as a player, it made me kind of mad. So I can only imagine what they how they feel.
That's right. You're putting it on the line. You want to
get that call.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shot up and no good. Hebenthal down for Garrett County with the rebound. Secondary break here for Garrett County. As moving it to Bristol Powell. Nice job. Drop off is Powell to Childers. Really nice job of skipping the basketball, attacking the defender, drawing and kicking. Obviously something Garrett County's been working on is trying to get good ball movement, attack from the perimeter, kick to shooters. As Burkhart almost comes up with that one. As Debbie Record says, let's go, Lady Lions. 46-44, and 1:39 to go here. Big 2 minutes for Garrett County.
Big 2 minutes. I'm sure they'd want to see them get a couple stops and maybe put the ball in the basket and maybe hopefully go up with the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Hebenthal with another rebound. Nice pass up the floor to Bristol Powell. She's going to attack the rim. No good, but she's going to be fouled by Gill. As Powell go to the line with the opportunity to tie it. As Coach Preston, talk to us a little bit about this coaching staff. I know, Coach, not too many teams have a Cassandra McWhorter sitting on their bench, somebody that's won the region multiple times, been to the Final Four for the 12th region. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be here. Garrett County is so fortunate to have her. As a matter of fact, she was a standout Division I point guard back in the day, and then in Lincoln County she led them to the 12th region title as a coach and as a player. So having her as an assistant here, as the head assistant there on Coach Preston's staff is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it only helps. It's experience like that. I mean, every coaching staff wants players and coaches that have experience in big games and big times. Because I think once you get that experience, it'll only help you, and as a coach, you'll be able to help the players. This is a young Garrett County team, and
no doubt
for her to have that experience, she can really help the players in big moments.
Well, she has fantastic connections too at the next level with lots of college coaches, and she's able to work with our gals very much on fundamental stuff every day. And really going after it and making sure that we get better each and every day. Bristol Powell eyeing the first one is up, and it is good. 1:23 to go here for Garrett County. Also sitting on that sideline are 2,000-point scorers assistants in Sis Logan and Maddie DeLay. I mean, those two gals, they're a little bit older than you, but I can assure you they could absolutely play.
I remember watching them in middle school. I mean, I know they were tough as nails. As tough as you can get.
No doubt about it. Both of them 1,000-point scorers as They are making sure that they're continuing their legacy, helping out. That's going to be a steal by Jennings. And she's been eyeballing that one for a while, as Casey County is really content trying to just move the basketball around the outside. But Jennings has been eyeballing that for some time. Garrett County up 48-46, 49 seconds to go.
And that's what you want if you're Coach Preston. You want to kind of go get it.
Well, you want to get some easy buckets.
Yeah.
You know, everything is so hard in basketball. You want to try to get some easy buckets, as Powell to Burkhart. Out to Jennings for a long three. No good. Kinsey Souter into the game, as she is going to form tackle. as that's a nice job by Kinsey. Let me tell you something about Kinsey Souter, folks. She is, and the stuff she does on a daily basis is not going to show up in the box score. We all know the players like this, right? She boxes out. She's in the right spot. She does everything she's supposed to do defensively.
Yeah.
She's going to be one, you just mark my words, when she gets out of school, she's going to be one that's going to be a coach.
Yeah.
As she is such a good gal, very smart, very intelligent, knows basketball. It is big time. Pat Alcorn says, dig in, GC. No doubt. 30 seconds, Pat. We need a good stop here. 48-46 is your score, as Gill is going to line one up from long range. No good. Forbes has been a little quiet here in the third quarter, as she's going to skip the basketball over to Mason. Back to Gill, working on Powell. Bristol Powell, that is. 3 Powells on this team with Bristol, Reagan. Long three is going to be for Gill. No good. And Karsten is the other
Strong
one.
rebound.
As 2 seconds is going to be launched, and no good. And she may have had another second, but the end of 3 in 48-46. We come back. It'll be the fourth quarter action here at Garrett Middle School. Garrett County Lady Lions leading the Lady Rebels at Casey County 48-46. This is Lady Lions basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks, as it is fourth quarter action here at Garrett County. Starting out here in the fourth quarter, our man Ian Alcorn is going to take over the play-by-play. Ian, you the man.
Thank you, Scott. Garrett County looks to inbound the ball here. Jennings, Garrett County has a lineup of Jennings, Burkhart, Childress, Hebenthal, and
Bristol Powell
in the corner. Here's Burkhart at the top of the key. She dribbles, throws it down to Childress. Childress throws it out to Powell, and it's off. Rebounded by Casey County. Forbes coming up the middle, bounce pass to the right side. Layup for Casey County.
That's a nice pass.
Yeah,
really nice pass. Garrett County came out in the horn set, Ian.
Ties it up at 48.
They got the look that they wanted.
Yeah.
And I tell you, folks, Forbes is having a game. 18 points down the night.
Yeah. Powell here in the corner. Throws it back to Childress. Childress on the right wing. Throws it back to the top of the key. Jennings now with the ball, driving to the middle. Throws it out to Childress. Childress for 3. Off the front of the rim. Ball kind of bounces out, and it'll go towards Casey County's way.
Garrett County going to a horn set in where they're going to have two posts at the top. We're trying to work off of it, get down the lane, kick out to the shooters, do something with they have different sets where they can roll one down the lane or pick and pop, but just trying to get somebody a free look.
Yeah, and I know Coach Preston is a great coach. You know, the plays that he has for Garrett County is Casey County misses a shot and Hebenthal rebound. The plays he draws up, you know, they're good plays.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Garrett County just needs to kind of get the look that they want and, knock down shots.
Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds here as Burkhart was trying to get. She got checked out there at the top as the ball goes off Casey County. Stay with Garrett County.
We're all tied up at 48 here on the Irvin Group scoreboard with 6 minutes and 53 seconds left in this ball game.
Foul by Casey County.
Nice job there by Coach Preston and staff as they know that Casey County playing man-to-man. They threw it in, tried to trickly post Burkhart.
It's kind of a wrinkle there in the sky.
Yeah, it is.
Here's Burkhart. No good. Rebounded by Casey County. Forbes coming through the middle, goes straight to the lane. No good. Rebounded by Powell. Powell throws it up to Jennings. Jennings left wing three. No good. Rebounded by Forbes once again. You know, she has 18 points, but, you know, she's kind of grabbing some rebounds as well, kind of doing it all for the Rebels.
Kind of well-rounded player there.
Sophomore. Sophomore for the Rebels.
Casey County for the free throw line jump shot is good.
It's Wethington.
That's 8 points on the night now for Wethington.
Garrett County needs a bucket here, Ian. Trailing 50-48, 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, Garrett hadn't scored in the fourth quarter. Casey County's had 4 points so far in the fourth quarter.
There's Powell with a good cut.
Nice job.
Just throws it a little bit over. Rebounded by Forbes coming up the left side.
Good job.
Stolen here by Powell. Jump ball.
Nice defensive effort there by Gill.
She had Jennings on the other side. Maybe she just, you know, she might have not seen her.
Yeah, I don't think she saw her.
Yeah.
I think Coach Preston was kind of pointing that out to her.
Casey County inbounds the ball. 50-48. The Rebels are leading Garrett County. Goes it over to.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. Holy moly. We were teasing about Kenzie's form tackle just a minute ago, but I'm not quite sure. I've seen some wrestling matches.
I think Forbes said, if you can do it, I can do it a little bit harder.
That was Reed. Yeah. So Reed just kind of gave the forearm shiver. And I think that's going to be the 5th foul on Reed. That's huge for Casey County.
Yeah, you know, Reed's got 9 points.
Thought it was her 5th. Garrett County needs a bucket here, as they've been spreading the floor, trying to work off of this man-to-man that Casey County has. Ian running a high ball screen now.
Burkhart on the right side. Like you said, Garrett County has still not scored about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter as Burkhart will go to the free throw line, hoping to get some points added to the board for the Golden Lions.
Well, you want to see, you know, when you go through scoring droughts, you've got to have a go-to play that you're going to be able to score or get to the line, right?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that when you are going through some of these droughts that you can see the ball go through the hole.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing as a team and as a player, you just want to see the ball go through the hoop. You know, no matter what it is, if it's a layup, a free throw, and there goes one for Burkhart. You know, you just want to see the ball go through the hoop.
Second free throw is good, and Garrett County's Evan Preston calls a full timeout. It is 50-49. Casey County leads, 5:19 to go. This is Lady Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks. 5:19 to go here. Garrett County trails 50-49, and back for play-by-play, Ian Alcorn.
Casey County with the ball coming up top. They lead Garrett County 50-49. Garrett County has scored 1 point here in the fourth quarter. They're looking to kind of get the ball, see the ball go through the hoop, and just kind of keep the offense going that they had, before the fourth quarter.
Casey County is going to be very patient as Garrett County is kind of set in that matchup zone a little bit, but they're going to run a high ball screen.
Rebound there by Casey County, but Garrett County stays with it as Jennings comes out with the rebound. It just seems to
going to stay with Garrett County.
Yeah, Casey County's coach was asking for a foul there. It kind of looked like good defense on Garrett County. You know, Ian, when it's a Garrett County broadcast, we always agree with
We're
the
homers,
coach.
man.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
If
We're
it
homers.
favors Garrett County.
Okay. Of course. Burkhart with the ball, passes out of the Powell. Back to Burkhart. One dribble up and under again.
Oh, in there.
Just misses the layup. Rebounded by Casey County. Here comes Forbes coming down the right side. Childress takes a charge, but it will be called for a block, and Forbes will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I think that's Childress' third or fourth. The Mayor's our fourth.
One of the things I wanted to notice, want to kind of know here, give a little bit of a shout out, a First Southern community shout out to our middle school basketball teams. All 3 grade levels are having a great season. 6th grade is 12-8, is a 4 seed in a conference tournament, plays tomorrow versus Clarkmore at Foley. The 7th grade is the regular season champions. The record is 20-5. We'll be hosting the conference tournament, and then 8th grade is 12-8, the 4 seed, play Tuesday at Madison Middle.
And that's only promising for the future. I know Garrett County, like we said earlier, the boys team has a lot of young, talent. I don't know. Do they have a senior? I mean, maybe one senior, Chris Jones.
Yeah, one senior's it.
And let's give credit where it deserves too. I've been at Scott and I both have daughters that cheer on the middle school cheer team. And, man, we've seen Coach McCray at that middle school level.
Yeah.
So I love seeing the high school head basketball coach engaged and committed to the middle school program.
And I think that's one of the biggest things that you see in the top programs. I think that, the high school coach is involved in all levels.
That's right. Alignment.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not just involved and just, invested into the high school. He wants to see what's going on to the middle school. I think that's what, separates the coaches from the good to the great ones.
Casey County with a pick and roll action there, Ian, able to score as Burkhart is going to pull from deep. No good.
Kind of a big couple possessions here, Scott.
Casey County kind of just gets an easy layup right there. Garrett County and Coach Preston will take a timeout.
As Garrett County see it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one too. Garrett County in a hole, 55-49, 3:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with Garrett County Lady Lions basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. 55-49 here at Garrett Middle School. 3:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Play-by-play action, Ian Alcorn.
Garrett County needs to, see the ball go through the hoop here. We've said it a couple of times. They need it desperately right here, getting, into the second half of the fourth quarter. Hebenthal three, no good. Smacked out and will stay with Garrett County. We said it, it's getting into the second half of the fourth quarter here. They need some buckets.
Nice job by Garrett County staff there getting an open look out of the timeout. You always want to make sure that you get something clean when you come out of a timeout.
Ball into Jennings, back to Burkhart. And Garrett County's led for, most of the game you would consider, but it just seems here in this fourth quarter, the basket has gotten smaller for him.
Yeah, we kind of noticed earlier in the last couple of quarters, Casey getting really aggressive. with some defense. I think Scott alluded a couple times, kind of playing with their hands in a couple scenarios. So kind of Garrett County's going to have to match that physicality and kind of get the ball in the basket.
And I think that goes for both teams. I think we can expect to see the boys team kind of do just like that. And I think if both teams kind of just match the intensity like you said, I think that the girls team still has a good chance, and so will the boys.
That's right. Burkhart now with 14 points.
3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. As Burkhart eyeing the second one is up, and it is good. Garrett County needs a stop in. 2:58 to go here in the fourth quarter.
It's kind of getting do or die time, right?
They're going to have to come out. They have to come out and guard.
In Casey County, they kind of want to. It looks like they just want to, make Garrett County come and guard them, which isn't a bad game plan. But if you're Garrett County, you kind of want to get up and cause a turnover or cause a quick shot.
Oh Lord! Breakdown of defensive backside there. Coach Preston's actually asking for a moving screen.
Well, Wethington kind of blocked out our defender.
Yeah. Ebenthal with the ball on the left wing, passes it back to Powell. Jennings now with the ball on the right side. Burkhart thought about it at the top of the key. She gives it over to Souter. Garrett kind of trying to get into some actions that involve cutting maybe.
Yeah,
Souter cuts, loses the ball.
2 minutes left in the game. You're going to have some must stops here.
Yeah.
Some baskets.
This is a crucial time if you're Garrett County, and if you're Casey County, you make Garrett County want to guard you. Garrett County's going to have to get up, as you see it right here. They're going to have to get up and kind of guard and cause a turnover.
It's going to be Kiana, or that's going to be Kinsey Souter.
So, Ian, you alluded to it. The Overland Group scoreboard has Casey County 57, Garrett County 51, 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County still without a field goal in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Garrett County has 3 made free throws, all by Alyssa Burkhart here in the fourth quarter.
And I think if you're Garrett County, I think that's kind of deflating. You kind of, as young kids, it can kind of be hard to kind of keep that positive attitude and kind of keep on saying, we have time. But Garrett County has plenty of time. With a minute 40 left, they have plenty of time down 8 now. They have plenty of time to come back and get some field goals. Foul with the layup, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Throwing the basketball up the sideline quickly in the secondary break, trying to get something quickly, which they did.
Yeah.
Powell's going to be to the line to shoot 2, but I always wanted to see that old-fashioned three-point play in.
Yeah. It's nice right now, and it's something Garrett County kind of needs. Whether it's a new day 3 or
the
old-fashioned way.
First free throw is up and good.
Hey, how about Bristol Powell with 9 points?
Tell you what now, Bristol's going to be a player. I don't know.
She's in double figures.
I'm not sure how many people. You just don't sleep on Bristol. 130.
And she's young too, isn't she?
She's 8th grader.
Eighth grader.
Yeah. That's a foul. That's a good foul. It's only the 3rd one on Garrett County, so we'll not put them to the line.
Now we have a Garrett County Health Department player of the game coming up, and Ian, we're going to let you name right towards the end of the game who you feel like the player of the game is here tonight. Okay.
All right.
No pressure. All right. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Casey County with the ball in the backcourt. Powell is called for the foul. Her second foul. Casey County will take it out here right in front of the check-in.
You think Coach Preston was
no.
You think they were talking about good play, Keys and Crows, how good of a place Keys and Crows is?
I don't think so.
Good. I got good pizza, good pasta. Jeff loves good Italian.
I like their pizza, that's for sure.
Basket up and good by Casey County. Garrett County looking to get something quick. Burkhart on the right side throws it over to Childress. Childress is 3.
Man, we need that one.
It hits the back iron. It's Forbes with another rebound. And Casey County has stepped out of bounds. It'll be a Casey County turnover, and it'll go Garrett County's way. Just under a minute here, 58 seconds left. The score is Casey County 61, Garrett County 53. Garrett County looking to get some points here in this fourth quarter and see what they can do with the time that's left. Burkhart, right corner 3 is good.
Big time DOE 3.
61-56. Let's keep it here, Ian.
That's 18 points now for
49 seconds to go. as that's one of the first ones we've been able to see go through. As looks
that's
like
the first field goal in the fourth quarter.
30-second timeout here. Game recap. Garrett County trails 61-56, 49.4 seconds to go. Kiana Childers has 4 fouls for the Lady Lions, as she's going to be subbed out here for defensive purposes because of fouls.
So, guys, what do you do here? So, do you defend, try to get a steal until it gets to the half-court line and then foul, or do you just foul at the first attempt?
I think you have a little time before you foul. I think you defend, maybe cause an unforced turnover, see if they'll hand you the ball, kind of get an easy layup. And then I think if you get around, maybe 30 seconds, then you might want to start fouling.
You're going to have to put some pressure on the basketball for sure.
Burkhart guarding the ball. Jennings comes over to kind of gets a trap. Casey kind of throws out of it. Garrett County scrambles.
Have to foul now. They have to foul.
Yeah. Garrett County looks like Garrett County's trying to foul. Oh, there's a steal.
That's going to be on Casey County.
Yep, it is.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
Be on Casey County.
It's kind of like the first one to the ball.
Yeah.
Gets the ball, and the other one gets the foul.
That's exactly right.
And that's the 5th foul.
That's the 5th on Gill. That's a great call. As Hebenthal was the first one to the basketball, and then the other girl takes her out. So that's a really nice job of officiating. Hebenthal going to go to the line for 2. Now, Hebenthal makes both of these, and it's a one-possession game.
It gets interesting.
Garrett County still has time. These are 2 big free throws here. You want to see both of these go in if you're Garrett County, and, you still have plenty of time to hopefully have Casey County turn the ball over and maybe get an easy bucket on the other end. First one's good.
Hebenthal.
That's her 12th point on the night.
I was going to say, that's double digits for Erica tonight.
Hey, before we get done with this broadcast, big shout-out to Jason Wilder back in the studio making all this thing work behind the scenes, so we appreciate you, Jason.
Thank you, buddy.
Free throw is up and good. One-possession game. 32 seconds to go here, Ian. As that is going to put Forbes at the line for 2 for Casey County. Got a couple of different shout-outs that came through here. Mike and Beth Adams, a great job, Ian. Let's go GC.
And they say Austin loves playing defense.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Ed Irvin says super job,
They didn't
Ian.
see him at practice. They didn't
practice. Still about practice.
It's practice. First free throw is up and no good for Forbes. Still one-possession game here, Ian. I think 28 seconds, long time.
It's a long time in basketball.
I think you have to shoot it. If she misses this, you don't have to shoot a 3. And now it's 4 points. Still got a lot of time here.
I think even with that made free throw, you don't have to shoot a 3.
No.
If you can get a quick and easy 2, easy layup maybe, and kind of guard the ball before it comes in, I think.
That's 20 points now in the night for Forbes. And has just had a whale of a game here.
Yeah. I don't know how many rebounds she's had, but it's a lot in that category, I think, as well.
Very active young lady. Like you said, she's a sophomore. Yep.
How about her man Ian?
Oh, he's done a great job.
His premier broadcasting
Doing
here.
a great job.
He's done a great job. Very, very proud. Very, very proud of Ian, the young man he is, but he's done an excellent job.
Have you had fun?
I've had a great time.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
You've done great.
Thank you, Mr. Gresham. Thank you, Mr. Boland.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for just having me on here. I
Scott,
appreciate it.
You don't think JJ over here is going behind our back to try to replace us, do you?
He might. Ian.
Not those big contracts you guys negotiate every year.
We're going to have to be.
I'm not up to your guys' level yet, but
you're going to have to be
hopefully
careful.
A couple more. I can learn a thing or 2.
Mike Grimes checks in, says, let's go, girls. 62-58, 28.8 seconds to go. Garrett County basketball. I can't tell from our where we're at in our positioning where the alternating possession is, but Bristol Powell bring it into front court. Hebenthal, 19 seconds to go. Trying to score, get down low. It's going to be
kind of gets it blocked, gets the rebound.
She's going to get to the line.
Keeps working.
Yeah.
Get to the line. Going up is Childers. 62-58 in 12 seconds to go.
These are two big free throws here. They make both of them. It's a 2-point game, and, you kind of guard the ball before it comes in, hopefully to get a turnover and maybe, shoot the ball right back at the basket.
But our dude, Demarion Bodley, says, let's go, girls.
My goodness.
First free throw is up and good.
Hope you're recovering well, buddy. Hang in there. We sure miss seeing you out here.
Yes, we do.
He had surgery, I think, yesterday. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yesterday.
Doodle's the man.
He's the man.
Prayers for you, my friend.
Yeah, great representation of our school, community, a great family. Praying all goes well.
Ooh. Oh, get the basketball. 6 seconds to go. Going to have to foul.
Wow.
Garrett County had a chance.
Yeah, had a chance to get the ball.
It was kind of just floating around. I don't think they had anybody necessarily close around to it in time to grab it.
Two big free throws here.
Yeah.
5 seconds to go. Garrett County going to call a timeout here to the 30-second timeout to the line. I can't. Was it number 1? Is that right? I couldn't tell exactly who we fouled. I believe it's going to be Maddie Campbell, the 5'2" freshman.
So, folks, stick with us after the game here. We're going to, right after the game, we'll be kind of breaking and kind of stopping the broadcast here for the girls. Give us about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back on here for the boys' big basketball game here tonight.
What a great basketball game this has been, though.
This has been
crowd,
a lot of fun.
Great
crowd, a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Friday night basketball in Kentucky, baby. This is what it's all about, man. I tell you, we've got lots and lots of energy in Kentucky for basketball in general. But high school basketball on weekends, to me, in Kentucky, it's no better.
It just doesn't get any better.
Something special, right? It's something special.
Hey, so we need her to miss at least one of these, right?
Yeah. To the line.
Number 1, right,
For Casey County, number 1, Maddie Campbell. It's her first attempt of the night, I believe. I'm not going to swear to it. First free throw is up and good, but she stroked that one in.
Some nerves right there.
She stroked that one in like it was no thing. 5 seconds to go.
Garrett County's got to go quick here.
Man.
The dagger. Give
that
her credit.
Was impressive, that young lady.
Burkhardt
has 3. For Burkhardt is no good.
So what do you guys think about Alyssa Burkhardt as the Garrett County Health Department player of the game, has 18 points. I tell you what, Bristol Powell, I think, came in kind of a close second with big 10 points. Childress is always having a solid game with 13. So you guys good with Alyssa Burkhardt as Garrett County Health Department? You good with that again?
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think she played great.
64-60 is your final score. The Lady Rebels of Casey County defeat the Lady Lions of Garrett County. A really nice contest tonight. Lots of things to clean up, obviously, but Ian shot the ball at a high percentage early. Making, I think we had 8 or 9 threes in the first half. Second half just couldn't find the bucket there. We probably had a 4 or 5 minute stretch where we just needed a bucket.
I think that it kind of just, it might be deflating, kind of seeing that the ball not be able to go through the hoop, and I think that you want to see it go, especially in a close game and in the fourth quarter. You kind of need to see the ball go through the hoop, and it kind of took Garrett County a while to see that.
19 minutes or so before we get to the second game between the Golden Lions and the Rebels of Casey County, and we'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Garrett County Chamber's keys to the game for tonight's basketball action.
And folks, we're going to break. We're going to stop this broadcast. Give us about 10 minutes, and we'll be back for the boys basketball action here. So you're listening to Golden Line Basketball here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping